How do you know that your marketing strategy and all of these new engagement boosters that you're learning here, that they're working? How do you know? Your answer would probably be, well, Ina, if I'm getting clients, then it's working, right? But is it? Are you sure that your clients came directly from your marketing efforts? That's what we're going to talk about today, because the pros, the CEOs, do not leave that question to chance. And we're going to get you on that bandwagon. Hi, my name is Ina Coveney. I am a business coach and I specialize in monetizing tiny audiences. I'm also the host of the Get Clients First podcast, where we interview the top coaches in the world about their true startup story. And I come here and I give you lessons on how to monetize your audience, how to grow your coaching business, even if you have a small audience. So stick around. That's what we're doing. Today is actually day 8 of this 10-day series that I'm doing called the 10 Days of Hot Leads. This is a completely free to you email and audio course that you can just request and get it straight to your inbox every single episode. Go to 10daysofleads.com to request it, and it'll be right there for you. And today on the podcast, we have lesson 8, or the 8th day of the 10 days of hot leads. And we're going to talk about how to do some tracking. How do you make sure that your efforts do not go unnoticed, that your efforts actually bear fruit for you, and that you finally start getting clients online? When I was in corporate, we had this saying. Now, remember, I used to be a software project manager back in my corporate days. I lived in a world where we needed steps, where we needed to know that after we did A, B, and C, we would get the result that we wanted. We would get the desired outcome. So back then, we had a saying, and it was, you can't manage what you can't measure. In other words, if you want your efforts to pay off, you're going to have to do some tracking. And you may be wondering, okay, got it. I need to measure, I need to track, I need to put things down. Where is a good place to start in tracking marketing efforts for a coaching business? I'm going to give you 4 quick questions. All right, 4 quick questions that you should be able to answer unequivocally, backed up by data. Are you ready? Question number 1. What is your conversion rate from your webinars and or your sales calls? Question number 2. How many new leads are you attracting each month? Question number 3. Are the leads that you have going from cold to hot? And the final question elaborates a little bit on question 3, which is your content effective in helping people get attracted to you, stick around, and eventually buy? If you don't know the answers to these questions yet, that's okay. A lot of people, a lot of us, a lot of coaches, we start out not really knowing, but it's a matter of just start tracking it and make sure that every month you know the answer to these questions. Because coach, if you are winging it, here's just a little bit of love for you, it's just not going to work. Right now, your business is unpredictable. And you may be saying to yourself, well, I have gotten clients, so I must be doing something right. I hate to say it this way, but basically, statistically speaking, if you're putting yourself out there and a certain volume of people are looking at you, you will eventually get clients. So if you're getting a 0.2 conversion rate, and that means that you are getting clients, you may be thinking to yourself, well, I must be doing something right. But the reality is that your business could be doing much better if you took away the unpredictability factor, because even a broken clock is right twice a day. Don't ignore the fact that statistically speaking, you will get clients, but that doesn't mean that your marketing efforts are working. So if you want some predictability patterns, if you want to know if your efforts are paying off, if you want to be sure that when you do A, B, C, D, you will get clients at the end, that means having a solid plan. Think about it. If you knew that your conversion rate on a sales call is 40%, but your conversion rate on a webinar is 1%, wouldn't you get on more sales calls? That's what predictability does for you. And it's time for you to stop guessing and hoping that someone is going to buy your products. It's time for you to know for sure, to set some goals that you know will be achievable. So if I have been effective at convincing you that tracking these metrics is really important, then you should start thinking about how to track engagement. And that means every time that you make a new connection, you put them on a leads tracker. You put them on a sheet. This could be a notebook. This could be a spreadsheet. This could be a Google document. Wherever you're most comfortable, just put their name on a list and always keep track of where they are. Are you warming them up? Where did they come from? Where are they going? Are they ready to be invited into a call with you? Are they ready to be invited into your program? Tracking these leads is going to be the bread and butter of your small audience business. Now, it would be really hard for me to explain exactly how a tracker should be put together just by using my voice. So I did you one better. I created an expert leads tracker that is completely automated so that you can see what your conversion rates are, how many leads you're attracting each month. It calculates the whole thing for you, and all you have to do is fill out just a few pieces of information about each lead. How does that sound? This is an expert tracker that I have been selling for the past 4 years, and I think that you are ready to finally start using it. So because you're here, I am going to give it to you as a complete free bonus because I know that you're ready to actually do this. To download this tracker, go to getclientsfirstpodcast.com/tracker. That's it. Super easy link. You can also get it in the show notes below. But if you like memorizing links like I do, go to getclientsfirstpodcast.com/tracker and download your very own free copy. My client Camille did exactly this when she and I were working one-on-one. She ended up making $12,000 the first time that she put out one of her offers that she had never talked about before. It was a completely new thing that she did. And through the Get Clients First process, she was able to sign premium clients in just a couple of months of us working together. She made $12,000 the very first time she put a brand new offer out there by following this method, by making sure she never lost sight of every single one of her leads. And it really paid off. CEOs simply do not make decisions based purely on gut feel. They need the data. Decisions, investments, these things have to be predictable for you. So I'm going to say what everybody else is telling you, and you know because you've heard this before, you got to know your numbers. I really hope that this was helpful. I'll be back tomorrow with a lesson 9 where we're going to tackle one of the biggest factors in your success as a small audience coach, and that is the difference between visibility and audience growth, which one you actually need, and how to do it effectively to grow your business without necessarily growing your audience. Did I just give that away? Join me tomorrow so you can hear all the details, because once you see this, you can't unsee it, and your business is going to thank you for it. If you would like this and all the other lessons from the 10 Days of Hot Leads free email and audio course, go to 10daysofleads.com and just request it right now. I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 9.